up? What's up? So as you can see by the title, today I'm going to be talking about the time when I found out that I was a side chick. So this story is a little crazy, but you got to keep up with me. We're going to name him, how about Patrick? We're going to name him Patrick. And the other girl, her name is going to be Deja. And then there's me, moi. You already know that. If you like videos like this, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, like my video, subscribe to my channel because I'm always posting. Well, now I am. Subscribe to my channel and leave a comment down below if this has ever happened to you. Because I'm pretty sure I can't be the only one. I mean, it's pretty insane, but I'm pretty sure I can't be the only one. So this happened a few years back. Goodness, what year was this? I don't even know what year it was. Hold on.
I was just hoping that it was more like...
So this happened a few years back, right? And at the time, I was single and I wanted to, like, just branch out, get to know some people. I used to have, like, a big thing about going for people I already knew, like I've already met and things like that. That was the worst mistake I could have ever made. This dude, however, I never had any type of like feeling towards him or attraction to him. I was never attracted to him when we knew each other back when we grew up. Like we grew up together, you know? Never was attracted to the guy. We were just friends. And later on when we branched out, we ended up coming back because we had mutual friends. So I make a post on Facebook one day and I'm like, I can't remember what I said, but he responded something that was kind of cute. And then he messaged me and was like, hey, how are you? And blah, blah, blah. So we're chatting it up, you know, up in Messenger and everything. And it wasn't really anything serious. We just said hi every now and then, flirted a little bit, but that's about it. So one day I went over to my friend's house. We're going to call her Amanda, an old friend, right? We're gonna call her Amanda. I go over to Amanda's house. Come to find out, Patrick and Amanda are really good friends. They hung out like right after me and Patrick like started going to separate schools and everything. So we weren't really friends like that anymore. Right? Come to find out, they're best friends. So I invite Patrick over. Because at the time, I'm over at Amanda's house, and Amanda was the type of friend that's like, hey, you want to invite somebody over? Cool, I don't care. Whatever. So I invite Patrick over. And it was Amanda, her sister, Amanda's boyfriend, and Amanda's sister's boyfriend. And everybody's just chilling. We're playing the Kinetic, whatever. The Xbox Kinect, I think that's what it's called. Yeah. We were playing that, some kind of game, and we're sitting and chilling and talking, and sooner or later everybody just kind of like moves their way to the back. So it's just me and him, and we're all drinking, and we go outside and we're laughing and talking, flirting a little bit, and then we go back inside and nobody's there. So it got real. It got really real. Really real. So long story short, after all of that happened, he goes back home, and I go back and lay down in my friend's room, right? And I'm laughing and talking to her about what happened and everything. The next morning, he messaged me, and we're laughing and talking and everything. And he's like telling me all of this stuff about how like his mother lives with his grandmother. He takes care of his grandmother because his grandmother is like sick, extremely sick, deathly sick almost. And we kind of connected because at the time I was taking care of my grandfather. So I invited him over and a couple of times to my place, and yeah, some stuff went down, you know. But long story short, he hits me up one day and he's like, I want to take you on a date. I'm like, when? He's like, tomorrow. So I'm like, okay, let's go on a date. I'm not tripping. So the next day comes and I message him, and then he calls me. He's like, yeah, be ready at this time. we're gonna go here, blah, 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 blah. I'm getting off at this time, so be ready 30 to 45 minutes after that. You have all day to get ready. I'm like, all right, bet. I get ready and everything, and he doesn't, like, when he got off, he didn't respond. I sat and waited for a little bit, messaged him. He wasn't even on Messenger. So I call him. He doesn't pick up his phone. So at this point, I'm like, oh, word, this is what we doing? Okay. I didn't hear from this man until like 3 days later. 3 days. And what he said was, you know, I'm not ready for a relationship and blah, 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 blah. And I really hope that you can wait for me until I am ready for a relationship, because I really see a lot of potential and like some type of future that me and you could have together. I looked at that man like, excuse me, I don't wait for nobody. Sorry. If you're not ready, then you're not ready. Like, if this was just like a friends with benefits type of thing, like, then say that. Say that. Don't be a fraudulent man. It's not attractive at all. So at this point, I'm like, you know what, Patrick, I don't want to talk to you. You're a pussy. That's what you are to me. Like, you're a whole vagina as far as I'm concerned. So we stopped talking. Give it about 2 to 3 weeks. I get a call, right? This is where everything took an interesting turn, okay? A very interesting turn. I get a call and it's a girl and she's like, who is this? And I'm like, you call me, who is this? Well, I saw your number in this phone. I'm like, so she's like, so who is this? And I'm like, my number not saved? Like, what you mean? But we hadn't talked in a minute, so I was like, my name is Inari. And she was like, yeah, I know who you are. And I'm like, so then why'd you ask me? She was like, well, I'm Patrick's girlfriend. And I'm like, really? Patrick ain't tell me he had an old lady. Patrick told me he was single. As a matter of fact, Patrick told me that he had an ex named Deja who was very much so aggressive, put her hands on his grandmother, and that's why they broke up. She was cheating and all of that. And she's like, no, that's not true. But I know that he did tell you that because I saw all of you all's messages and the calls. I saw how many times you guys have talked to each other. I saw the messages, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, this is really funny because I did not know that he was in a relationship. She's like, yeah, I know that you didn't know. I'm just letting you know. She was like, but you can have him though because I'm done with him. I'm like, girl, I don't want him at this point. Like, what can I do with him? There's nothing I can do with him. I don't want him. No. So then she was like, well, I'm going to go there and I'm going to, she's like, I'm going to go there and talk to him and I'm going to keep you on speakerphone. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Keep me on speakerphone. She goes over there. She's like, who's Inari? Who's Inari? Who's Inari? He's like, I don't know Inari and blah, 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 yada, yada. I ain't never heard of her and yada, yada, yada. So I'm like, Inari, the one you went to school with, the one who you was just messing around with like a couple of weeks ago. Like, come on now. Like, I don't want to get, I don't want to get vulgar. I don't want to get nasty with it, but I can. Okay. That Inari. Me. Hi. Hello. Me. So he's like, oh, I know her, but we was just like chilling and yada, yada, yada. Nothing ever happened. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, really? Are you sure about that? Okay. So then she hang up the phone. At that point, I'm like, why are you hanging? I'm confused. I wanted to hear the whole thing too. I thought that was supposed to be like listening to this, but whatever. She hang up the phone. Next thing I know, I get a message from him like a couple hours later. And he's like, he was like, I'm sorry. I'm like, sorry for what? And he's like, I know that she talked to you. And I'm like, you good? You good, partner? I'm not tripping. And he's like, well, you know, I never meant for it to be like that. You know, I really have feelings for you, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, at this point, I'm just like, okay. He's like, can I come over tonight? I'm like, can you what? He's like, can I come over tonight? Come stay the night. And I'm like, I don't know. I got a few things to do. I got a meeting to go to. I got a couple of stuff to do. So I don't know if that's something that's possible, but I'll let you know. So he's like, all right, bet, let me know. So after we get off the phone, I hit up Deja. I'm like, hey, did y'all work everything out? She's like, yeah, everything is good now. You know, we're trying to work things out. I'm like, okay, well, he just messaged me and asked if he can come stay the night. She's like, really? I'm like, yeah. Yes, he did. So she's like, what did you tell him? I was like, I said that I had some things to do, a meeting to go to and everything, and I didn't know if it was a good idea, but I'll let him know later. So she's like, okay, well, tell him yes. I'm like, tell him yes for what? Why? I don't want him to come over. I just wanted to let you know, like, I don't want him to come over. I don't want him. I don't want nothing to do with him. Why do people always call me when I'm recording? So I'm like, you know what? Whatever. I'll let him know to come through. Because she's telling me, like, okay, so just tell him that you're going to come through, and then I'm going to ask him if I can come and see him around the same time that he's supposed to be coming over to your place to stay the night. And I want to see what he says. So I'm like, okay, bet. So I hit him back up. I'm like, yeah, you can come stay the night. Come by around like 9-ish. Maybe that's when I'll be home. He's like, okay, bet. I ain't talked to him for the rest of the day. He kept messaging me, trying to send like little cute stuff. I can't wait to see you, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. You're who I want to be with. I made a mistake trying to be with my ex, and blah, 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 blah. The whole time, I'm screenshotting everything and sending it to his girlfriend. Not ex, girlfriend. Okay, whole time I'm screenshotting everything and sending it to his girlfriend. So around 7-ish, Deja calls me and was like, I got a plan. I'm like, what? She was like, well, what if we both see him at the same time? And I'm like, girl, what kind of mess you want? What kind of stuff you want? I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. That's not me. But, like, tell me. What's up? She's like, no. We're going to, like, surprise him. Like, he's not going to be expecting to see the both of us. Like, I'm about to put him on blast. I'm like, okay, bet. So she's like, I'm gonna call him. She came over, right? And she calls him and she's like, hey, can I come see you tonight? And he's like, no, we really got a lot of stuff to do. My grandmother has an appointment tomorrow. My mother has to do this, and yada, yada, yada. And I gotta go to work tomorrow, and blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. So she's like, can I just come by and see you? Like, just for a little bit? He's like, I'm going to bed around like 8:30. And she's like, well, can I come see you around 7? He's like, yeah, sure. He was like, yeah, sure, come over, blah, blah, blah. And then she comes and picks me up at like 6:30-ish, 7 o'clock. And we ride over to his house. And she calls him while we're on our way. And he was like, you know, even though we can't spend that much time together, you know, this really means a lot to me. You know how much I miss you and I love you and yada, yada, yada. And, you know, I made a mistake. Same BS that he was telling me, right? Whole time, he on the aux cord, because she had an aux, she didn't have Bluetooth, she had an aux. Whole time, he on the aux cord, and I'm sitting in the passenger seat like, while still receiving messages saying, I can't wait to see you tonight. As he's telling her, I made a mistake, and you know I love you, and blah, 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 right? We pull up to Patrick's house. So mind you, I made sure that I looked good. I had on this nice little, like, fitted, like, suede tan or khaki camel color long skirt that went down to like my shins, but it was really, really tight and fitted, with this like big ruffle shirt and some nice white heels. My shirt was white, my white heels. I get in the back and I'm laying in the back of the car at this point, okay, in my nice ass outfit and in my heels and my white pumps. I'm laying on the floor in the back of this car, and he walks up to the car. He gets in the front seat and she pulls off, right? She pulls off. And they're talking and everything for a good 3 to 4 minutes. And she's like, you know, you hurt me, blah, blah, blah. He's like, you know, I love you and that was a mistake and blah, blah, blah. We're like 4 minutes into the car ride. The minute he says I made a mistake, and I'm in the back of the car like, who was a mistake? Because you said that baby girl was a mistake. So, what you mean? I kid you not. I kid you not, he lost it. He's like, are you kidding me? I knew some BS like this was gonna happen. I knew this was too good to be true. Yada, yada, yada. Y'all got me effed up. Y'all got me effed up. He can't go nowhere though because we on the highway. Where you going? Where you think you going? Like, we on a highway. I'm in the back seat. Deja's in the front seat. We like, yeah, I mean, you told me this. And Deja's like, yeah, but you told me this. Whole time he's sitting there like, so I was like, so what's up, Patrick? What's good? Like, let me know something. What's good? He was like, you want me to be honest with y'all? Y'all want me to be honest? Inari, I like you. I want to try something. Deja, when Inari don't want to talk or Inari ain't talking, you're convenient. I was like, whoa, that's not where I thought this was gonna go. It's not at all where I thought this was gonna go. So he's like, man, y'all might as well just like let me out. What, y'all gonna take me somewhere and like tie me up or some shit? And I'm like, you thinking way too much into it. You not even that important, okay? We just trying to figure out what's going on. That's all, okay? So we get back to his house because we went on a highway, came back around, went back to his place, and we go into the backyard to go sit in the little, like they had like this shed that had like AC, blah, 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 a big table. We go in there and his mama comes out. And his mom is like, you done got yourself into some trouble and blah, 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 blah. And all I know is I fight girls and blah, blah, blah. I'll fight this person. I'll fight that person. I don't care whose child they are. And I'm like, whoa, you might need to chill. Nobody's coming at your kid like that. Okay, nobody's coming at him like that. We just trying to figure some stuff out. She's talking about how she gonna sick the dogs on us and everything. And then his grandmother comes out. And his grandmother, she's this sweet old little lady. And she's like, what's going on? And we explained everything to her. And she was like, I knew this was going to happen. I was like, well, what do you mean? She was like, he's been cheating on Deja. He said he breaks up with her and makes up with her and breaks up with her and makes up with her, blah, 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 blah. And he yells at her, can you just go back inside? I'm like, I thought this is the one that you take care of. Why do you talk to her like that? His grandmother's like, take care of me? What? She was like, him and his mother live with me because neither one of them are good with money. Neither one of them can get a place. That's why they live with me. I take care of myself. Only thing wrong with me is I got a little bit of diabetes and that's it. So at this point, I'm looking at him like, how you dang near killed off your grandma? Like, I'm confused. I'm confused. What's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? So they finally go back inside and all he can say is, so what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I already know why. I already know what's gonna happen. Neither one of you guys want to be with me now, so you might as well leave and blah, 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 blah. Y'all can get the F out and yada, yada, yada. I'm like, you acting real bold for somebody that just got caught up like 2.4 minutes ago. You real bold for a man that just got caught up, right? And he's like, so what's gonna happen? Are y'all gonna do some lesbian thing? I'm like, whoa, what's your problem? Like, who hurt you? Who hurt you? Who hurt you, Patrick? Who hurt you? Because, I mean, according to him, it was, my bad, I hit the controller. According to him, it was his ex that hurt him. But from what it looked like, he was the one that was hurting her. So we leave and she drops me back off at my place. And we're laughing and talking about everything that had just transpired, right? And long story short, the next day we went to go see Straight Outta Compton, me and Deja, and became really good friends. Come to find out, she works at my son's pediatrician office, ABC Pediatrics. She works at my son's doctor's office. And she was telling him that too. She's like, I know her whole family. I see them all the time. I know her son, I know her niece, I know her little brother and little sisters. I know all of them. Like, this is a small town. Like, I wish I could tell you guys where I live. Like, this is a small town. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody went to school with everybody. Like, it's crazy here. So, long story short, I ended up not talking to him for a while until like years later, and even then, I just got what I wanted and did. I told him, no, you can't stay the night, you can leave. And I haven't talked to him since. So yeah, I was a side chick and didn't even know it. Busting it open, didn't even know I was a side chick. And you guys, please be careful, okay? Girls, be careful. And guys, stop being stupid. Well, no, girls can be stupid too, so. Everybody, just like, I don't understand, like, if you're with somebody, be with that person and only that person. And if you feel like you want to step out or you want to experience something different, be real with that person and let them know, hey, this is what's up. This is how I'm feeling. We're going to have to take a break for a little bit, you know? Or we're going to have to, like, we're going to have to call it quits. Be real with the person. That's all that I'm saying. Like, just be honest. Thankfully, though, out of this situation, it wasn't one of those girls butting heads, because I will never fight over a man. Sorry. Don't do that. She don't fight over no man. I don't fight over penis. There's too much penis in the world for me to be fighting over one. It don't work like that. Me and no girl became friends. We've been talking ever since. Like, we became really good friends. We became really good friends. And we're still friends to this day. So thank you, Patrick, because I made a good friend in Deja. So that's my story. That's when I found out that I was the side chick. If you guys like videos like this, let me know. Put it in the comments, like this video, or hit me up on my Instagram, inarimichelle. That's just all that it is, inarimichelle. And let me know what you want to do. Y'all see Queen in the background right there? She's so beautiful. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see next. So just let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll definitely do that. Talk to you guys later. Subscribe to my channel. Love you. Bye.